So in my last video I covered how to edit or how to change the texture of the portal files, but I didn't go very deep into the actual editing and how I prefer to do it and stuff like that. And this video, in this video I will show you how I like to edit texture files in general, so to make the work, the progress of how it's done a little bit easier and stuff like that. So first of all, I like to create a new layer here. So I don't edit the layer the default cube has and stuff like that. And then let me grab stupid stuff like, what do I want to pick out now? Let me grab this Aperture logo in the middle of this cube, because this is exactly this part I want to animate. So I get myself some rulers here, just right about this area or something like that, and let me cut or let me copy this one into a new file or into a new project for now, create. Then let me remove the background because I want to have transparency and fill it with that. So now for all the good stuff in here, I wait a second. There's a little bit much going on my PC right now, like you can see in the taskbars. Let me close Portal for now, because I will take a little while to edit this stuff for now. So I'll grab the whatever it's called in English, the tool there. Create a new layer and outline the stuff a little bit. So why is it lagging right now a little bit? Well, it should be fine for now. So start there and set the points where I want to cut out, or in my case just overload the file with new stuff, like come on, no, like that. And now I can basically fill this area with whatever color I want. And I'll do this now for basically everything on this, but just because I got a neat little idea, let me put it in a different way, actually. How could I remove this? Exactly, I got an idea. Remove this layer, I don't need it right now. Yes, I want to remove it. And then grab this one there again and remove all this shit. It's a little bit hard and difficult to see where the exact outlines of this shape are because of the pixelated stuff around that. But it should be fine with a rough estimate there. So remove that. So now that I have converted basically everything into transparent or color I can easily replace, let me get my background color for the circle in the center here and fill it in there, so I have the file around there. And then let me change that real quick to be not green anymore. So there we go. That will be my transparent for the Aperture logo actually. Now I want to have a new layer and put it behind it and fill it with something like, for example, this one. So now I can all the time edit this stuff like I want to. And now I'll have this little stuff like this here. Now I want to, well, a little bit of cutting work has to be done still. Give me that one and let me cut a box right about there, like this, and a little box like that. So just get a little bit more roundness around there, or basically the same stuff for around here, because I messed up with everything and killed the stuff basically instead of making it neat. So let me correct that real quick, like this. And just to smooth out the edges and stuff a little bit, so that's the reason why I now cut the stuff a little bit more transparencies, you know, every here and there and stuff like that. So this is looking nice for now. A little bit more down. Do a little bit more like this down here. So just to get a little bit more roundness, and so let me minimize this for now. So here we go, back into this file. Remove the rulers here because I don't need them right now. And now let's focus on... yeah, let's focus on what exactly? I think I'll start with... or should I just refurbish this one for now? And replace the colors and stuff like that a little bit. Actually I can do this. So let me close this one. No, I don't want to save it. So, or for the sake of tutorial use, let me real quick get the file again opened. It's this one. Not like that. Thank you, Photoshop. I want it opened. So now, for the sake of the tutorial, to edit certain parts in here, let me get a new layer, and then let me outline the stuff I want to have outlined. It's basically all the time the same stuff. You mask the areas you want to edit, and for example fill it with something like this or stuff like that. I usually like to use layers for that, because first of all it helps to keep track of what you have edited, and most of all it makes it way easier later on to just let me fill that. Now you see I want to fill that color too. I can just mark this area, fill it with that color, and not all of the other areas in here are colored with it, because it's just taken the color on the layer I've selected. So if you split up the image into different layers, or in case of this cube into different components, like I'm doing right now, fill that. There we go too. There are more of them. So let me grab this one here. Like that. Fill it, and oh shit, I messed up. I filled it in there. So I just set the layer to not be visible. Then mark this area I just filled, what I don't want to be filled, like that. Show me the layer again and remove it. And there we go. So you can easily select different parts even across layers with, yeah, basically just selecting them while the layer is not visible. Set the layer to be visible again, and after that edit the layer you want to edit. So let me for now just get the different parts of the cube colored, like I did it in here. So I basically know which part is where on the cube, so for now it's pretty easy for me. But if you're editing yourself the stuff, you probably will take a little time to try out where certain parts on the cube are. Like I pointed out in the first tutorial, where the texture files are located and how to replace them and stuff like that. You can always reload the texture of stuff in Portal again without having to restart Portal all the time. So yeah, basically. So now that I have cut out these parts, I want to have, actually, give me this little bar down there. Because I want to have this in red too. Oh, come on. This. Yeah, that's fine though. And let me fill that with the red too. So basically now what I'm doing is anything on this cube that has one exact color is on one layer, and I will put that then easily into different, or I can recolor them easily just by selecting the layer completely. I'll show that in a moment. Let me get the second corner there. Like that. So, fuck. There we go. So I can basically recolor all the part that's now flashing by just selecting all the complete area of the cube. Have the layer selected I want to edit, and click there where the color is to be changed. Just a neat little ability here to mess around with the stuff, I guess. So yeah, that's one part of the cube now. Then now give me a different layer. Yeah, you basically will always work with different layers there. So for now, let me focus on this inner circle here. So there we go. So now that I've cut out this shit, like that. What I can do, why is it there? Well, it should be fine for now. Let's see. Now, let me rename this layer. Or, I probably don't rename it right now because I'm not good in naming stuff actually. So that's that. Now for the fun part. Renaming the shape of the, or cutting out the shape of the cube with all these stuffs here. So like you see, that's what I have to do now. So time for a new layer. Like that. Make that green too. Then all the dark parts around here now. So, okay. Time for a new layer and a new color. Like that. Now, let me outline this. You got the point here, so I will put this one definitely in a time lapse. This is tedious. So basically just outlining the inner circle now to make a circle square for you, because I got the idea to upload the PSD file of this shit, so you can mess around with it a little bit easier without having to outline all this stuff yourself. Of course you can refine my outlining here and improve the stuff that I've done, but I think for tutorial purposes this should be fine. 3, 2, 3, and what do we have here? 1, 5, 6. So 3, 2, 3 minus 1, 5, 6, and we got 1, 6, 7. Give me lips. So 1, 6, 7. So this one right there, right? Nope, a little bit more there, and yeah, it's fine. It's fine now. So give me the layer, fill it with, for example, this shouldn't be there right now, right? Right. So we got this one. And now I have to do stuff a little bit differently here, because now I have to outline this myself again. But it's fine, I guess. So now that I've edited all the stuff on this cube here, like you see, let me export the eye candy. Yeah, it's not really eye candy, I guess. And import it into Portal. So there we go with import again. Then onto the desktop, there I created this one. Import it. Set the sRGB channel. Save it as the metal box. Yes, I want to overwrite it. And let me start Portal real quick. But now that I've edited the stuff, you should probably be able to see what I've just created. Whee! Actually, I hate this cube. It's not just plain awful, it's cancer. But yeah, so this is how you can edit the texture for the cube. And oh, I see right now I've got the circle around here. I'll edit this after recording this and before I upload the file with the different layers and stuff. So, or wait, I edited it. I just forgot to let it show again. So let me export it again as this file. Yes. Then give me this little thingy, import from desktop. It should be this one. Yes. sRGB, save as, yes, thank you. And mat reload all materials. All the commands and files I used for it, except for Photoshop, will be linked in the description. So then, there we go. There is this gray circle around it. So yeah, I hope it helped a little bit, and have fun editing stuff like this awful cube there. So now I got 3 cubes here. Yeah. So then until the next time, see ya guys.